Okay, so today we are going to review how to find the area of two-dimensional figures. We're going to do that by writing out our algebra work so that we are prepared and get ready to do the problems that we'll have to do later in geometry. We're going to start with a rectangle. To find the area of a rectangle, we're going to do the same three steps for all of them. We're going to write the formula. You can do area equals length times width, area equals base times height. Any of those are fine. You're going to do the three steps, write the formula, then plug in, and you're going to write the entire math sentence. Area equals, the base is 11 centimeters, times the height, which is 3 centimeters. So we wrote the formula, we plugged into the formula, and now we will solve with the order of operations. First, we look for things inside of parentheses, but there are none. So then we look for exponents, but again, there are none. You look for anything being multiplied or divided, and we have that, 11 times 3. So we do our third line by writing the line of algebra. Area equals, 11 times 3 is 33. And then we have to notice that we have centimeters times centimeters, so that is centimeters squared. So the area equals 33 centimeters squared, and you box in your answer. The second shape is a triangle. So if you don't remember the formula, then you can look it up. You have lots of ways of finding formulas. The area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. We write the formula, which I just did. Then you plug in. A equals is area equals, 1/2 is 1/2. The base of the triangle is 14 inches, and the height of the triangle is 6 inches. We wrote the formula, we plugged into the formula, and now we solve using the order of operations. Again, there's nothing inside the parentheses to do. There are no exponents, and it's all multiplication. When it's all the same line of the order of operations, it's all multiplication or it's all the same level, then you can do it all at once. I can do 1/2 times 14 is 7, and 7 times 6 is 42. So the area is equal to 42. And then we have inches times inches is inches squared. So the area equals 42 inches squared. To find the area of number 3, the circle, we do the same 3 steps. One, we write the formula. Area equals pi r squared. Then we plug in. Area equals, pi is equivalent or around 3.14. The radius, we do have to be careful. In this problem, they give us a diameter, which is 6 centimeters. And we have to know that the radius is half of that. It is 3 centimeters. I'll plug 3 centimeters in, and it will be squared. Then we solve using the order of operations. Area equals. There's nothing inside of the parentheses to do. Exponents. We do have an exponent. We have 3 squared. And I'm actually going to do the work for that up here because that is something people tend to mess up sometimes. I see all the time people write 3 squared is 6 because they accidentally do 3 times 2. But 3 squared means 3 times 3 if you look up at the top. Sorry, it did not come out. It is 3 times 3. So we have 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters, and 3 times 3 is 9. And again, we have centimeters times centimeters is centimeters squared. So for the 3 squared, I will plug in, well, pi is 3.14 is still 3.14. And then for centimeter, 3 centimeters squared, I'll plug in 9 squared centimeters. So we did the exponents. We then look for multiplying or dividing. We do area equals, and 3.14 times 9 is 28 and 26 hundredths centimeters squared. Then you box in your answer. It is important that you have the same 3 or 4 lines of algebra when you are solving these, so that when we get to the higher level problems, it won't be solving using the order of operations. Sometimes you'll have to solve equations. Get used to writing out the algebra, and the math, the steps are pretty much the same.